This is episode 2 of Dead But Not Buried, the series where I find old, neglected bicycles, clean them up, fix what I can, replace what I need to, and either fall in love with it in the process and keep it for myself, or return the bike back to marketplace and get it into the hands of somebody who will appreciate its remaining miles. For episode 2, we are going to be working on this 1988 Specialized Hardrock that I picked up on marketplace for $40. From my initial inspection, I could tell the bike needed a handful of components such as a new saddle, fresh tires, grips, cables and housing, and a new chain and freewheel, which are pretty rusty. The rear hub had a significant amount of play, but the front hub, bottom bracket, and headset all felt good. There was nothing concerning regarding the condition of the frame, and it had that sought-after patina that riders enjoy on these older steel bikes. I could tell this bike had spent a lot of time out in the sun because the original lettering on the bike was a vibrant yellow that is now faded to white, but I found a cool way to bring yellow back into this bike, and we'll get to that later. With that said, let's get to washing this bike. One of my favorite parts about flipping these bikes is cleaning the bike, and this is a lesson that I had to learn on this one. In the images that were listed on Marketplace, the bike was really dirty, and I didn't tell the seller not to clean it before I saw the bike. And they did, what they did was smart. You know, they cleaned the bike. They knew that that would improve the chances of selling it. So that's something I just have to do better in the future, is make sure I mention to them that, you know, this is for a video. Please don't clean the bike. They definitely missed some of the dirt, so we're still going to start by cleaning it. But it's just something I got to make a note of moving forward on these. Now that the initial wash is done, let's strip the bike down to the frame. This will give us a chance to deep clean anything that I missed in the initial wash, and also open up the hubs, bottom bracket, and headset to get an idea what kind of shape the bearings are in. I had mentioned in the beginning of the video that when this bike was made, the lettering on the decals would have had this nice vibrant yellow on it, which over the years has faded to white. You can pick up these decal sets for $50 online, which if you're going to keep the bike for a long time, I think it's a good investment. But since we're flipping it, it just doesn't make sense financially to do that. But I was able to find this cheap set of cables in yellow housing. It's just a nice cost-effective way to kind of honor that original color scheme without breaking the bank. All right, as I put on the final touches on this bike, I think it's a good time to go over how much I've invested into the project to this point and what I think I might be able to sell it for. I picked the bike up for $40. The chain was $6.97. Pedals, $17.64. Saddle, $13.79. Tires, $36.10. Grips, $2.22. Freewheel, $11.77. Cable and housing kit, $9.99. Front brake pads, $1.23. Rear brake pads, 66 cents. Front tube, $5.50. I ordered a couple of these things at quantity off Alibaba, like the brake pads and grips. I was able to get a pretty good deal on those. Total investment is $145.87. My plan is to list the bike at $200. We're cutting out a certain percentage of possible buyers with the frame style, being a low entry frame. But I still think we'll find the right rider for this one, somebody who's going to fall in love with it. With that, I will leave you with images of the final product. Say thanks for watching this video. Feel free to leave a comment if you like what I did on it or if there's something you would have done different. Thanks.